Hello, welcome to the Urban Fairy. So I was doing a little browse through Marketplace this week and I got this. It was way bigger than I thought. It was $10 and it has stuff in it. Oh. If the box is scratched up, but I'm thinking I'm going to paint something Celtic on it. So I've gone through it, not with a fine-tooth comb. I went through it because it was a quantum entanglement. And I would have been here for hours trying to get everything untangled. You know that feel with jewelry when it's... But there's a few nice pieces in here. There's something in here that I found near the end that is worth 10 times what all that is worth. So I work for a company called Neruda Arts. It's an arts organization that puts on music festivals, theater, dance, blah, blah, blah. And today was a garage sale, a small fundraiser for our World Music Festival in the summer. And my boss was gifted with a whole bunch of vintage jewelry from another woman who works with us. Her mother-in-law died at 102. And I unfortunately just got there the last hour and I have no idea what she sold stuff for, but the prices she had on stuff were crazy low, like crazy, crazy, crazy low. So we're gonna have a little wine party and I'm gonna sort of walk her through what stuff is worth. Yeah. Anyway, I did buy a few things from her and the same woman had left 2 pieces for me. And so I'll show you those too. So I don't know, let's just get to it. All right, here's the box. It's pretty big. It looks like about 10 by 18, but it's in rough shape and it just looks like a canvas to me to do something with. So this was, reminder, $10 through Marketplace. The woman was lovely, gorgeous girl. And so let's see what we've got. I said before I went through it, not with a fine-tooth comb, but because it was a tangled mess. And so I'll start over here. These are hand silk made beads. You know, I got a lot of these early on in my collecting and I just thought they were junk. And so I would get a box or a jar from Goodwill and when I went through it, I would put half of it back again and just drop it off at another thrift shop. But I probably shouldn't have. And the chains in this, they're not magnetic, so who knows what's happening there, but I'll have to find out. I just got I got a new kit of acids for testing. Mine was way past its best before date. And that's something that I learned, was that they only have a shelf life of about a year. And so oftentimes I think people that get them from, you know, places that store them in warehouses might get some, like most of mine had never been open and they were still not working at all. So here's a stretchy bracelet, interesting beads. Looks pretty old. Anyway, stretch is good in it. This is Mockingjay from the Hunger Games. The pendant is pretty enough. It's got a tag. You know, you could see that better than me. Hopefully it's not upside down. It's from the Hunger Games. The thing it's on is not great, the cord. There's a few of these in here. Looks like someone was crafting with little teeny shells. I wondered why there were all these teeny shells all over the place. I don't understand it myself. They're earrings. Oh dear. And that's a little pin. And I don't know, it feels a little icky to me. A Taurus pendant from the dollar store. So won't be testing that. I am a Taurus, but not something I would wear. That's a pretty nice enameled necklace. It's got a tag on it. I'm looking. Passion. Yeah, it's nice enough. It's not going to be silver, or is it? Every time I do that, I'm totally wrong. So that will warrant a closer look. Here's another one of those. That's sweet. Enameled, or is it cloisonné? Sometimes I don't know the difference, but you know, that's just I wonder why this warranted a bag. It's one of those rat bracelets. I've got so many of these. I think I have this one. Oh, maybe not, because I don't remember the pearls. The pearls look real. It's funny, the real stuff is usually the misshapen stuff. This looks like a little pendant. Patriotic Canada things. And this has a beautiful feel to it. Oh, it's 2 hearts. Oh, I had no idea. This feels right for gold. There's no markings on it, so probably incorrect. Okay, this is why I kind of bought the box. I liked the box, but I liked this. I love Celtic jewelry. I liked this piece. It's not special. It's still got the tag on it, £6.95. But I liked that. That will go on either my jean jacket or one of my hats. I like that a lot. It doesn't matter to me that it's not. I can't wear anything that's not silver, but that would not be against my skin. And then, oh, where we go, a Hello Kitty necklace. Okay. You know, my style in jewelry is kind of all over the place. I would say, firstly, definitely Art Deco. I love those lines, but I can almost assure you if somebody thinks it's cute, I won't like it. I don't like little bears and Hello Kitty, and I don't like cute pink. This is falling apart. I don't think I've ever gotten any lot that didn't have something, a bracelet from Cuba. So there we go. This one, I'm going to do a little research on it because it feels like it might be Bakelite. And there's some kind of sticker stuck on there. And I don't think it has, no, it's got nothing to do with this because it's listing the proteins and carbohydrates. So that needs to be cleaned. But I have a sense that that might be Bakelite, even though there's a $1.99 price on it. But that's a price from a thrift shop. Anyway, somebody tell me why when crap metal goes bad, it feels so freaking horrible. Ugh. Oh, this is cute. So it's got 2 tassels on the end, and I'm putting it in my mouth, sorry. Yeah, I don't think that's a stone or anything. It's probably made to look like jade. This is a really long one. And then it ends in those 2 tassels, and that's actually quite nice. I don't mind that. Again, the feel of this is just horrible. Not anything special by the magnet's opinion. Just a chain. This pendant's kind of nice. Again, it's got that just terrible feel to it. Yeah, I don't know what they need soaking in. So these are all odd earrings. Oh, do we have this one? No, I thought they were the same. They're not the same. Just a chain. Looks like sterling. Yep. MGA. Oh, that's all it says. It looks like silver though, and it's not magnetic. And I don't know. And the, oh, I see where it is. Oh my God, I just watched a show on this. And it's all the crazy places that they put the markings and the hallmarks and so on. Anyway, the rings are soldered. It's just a chain. Always nice to have extra silver chains. And oh, that was an earring. It looks like a necktie. Clip-on earring. Clip-on earring. Hoop. Yeah, this is just all bits and pieces. There's nothing really crazy interesting right here. I like that chain though. It's not silver, but I still like it. I like the links. More hoop earrings and more chains. And they're gonna need a different look. I dropped something on the floor. I'll probably find it in 6 months when I actually pull the couch out to clean it underneath. And I'll find about 600 beads that have rolled under there. Okay, so let's do the drawer. Okay, so a collection of bangles. Whoop. Something tangled here. Oh, it looks like just a bunch of wire. I remember this because, yeah, it's not silver. It'd be nice if it was, but it isn't. So these are just some bangles. There's a really nice, where did it go? Enameled one. That's really pretty. Is it silver? There's a really good chance it is. More investigation. And another handful of bangles. This almost has a rose gold tint to it. And it's definitely not silver. Interesting bangle though. I keep knocking this thing. Love was tangled up in the mess. That's pretty ironic. The chains feel terrible. What is that feeling? Oh my gosh. It's kind of a brutalist sort of piece on the way to being brutalist. I like this. Everything that's shiny, I like. I don't really wear it, but that's really nice. It's just plastic. Oh no, it's glass. That's pretty though. And pearls, always pearls. These are on, they're not knotted. They feel like they're on either chain or wire because they're not really pliable. And it's got a more modern clasp to it. They're not old pearls. They're not real pearls. I believe they're glass. And it's definitely the dregs of a jewelry box. But wait, there's more things coming. Oh, I just tangled you, didn't I? And that's kind of cute. And those are glass as well. And bits, pieces. Another piece with a crappy feeling chain. I'm not sure how this is supposed to go. Nothing looks right about this. So I guess it goes like that. But that's backwards. So we supposed to hide that stuff? Yeah, that looks silver to me. Is it like an enhancer thing? I don't know. These are interesting. I get a lot of these because oftentimes they're dipped in gold. Not a lot of gold, but still, gold is gold. And here's the last thing. And this was nice because that's a pretty thick chain there compared to, let's say, that. And it's 10 karat gold. Woohoo! Oh, that paid for the box 10 times. But let's see the exciting stuff that I got yesterday. Sorry. This is the thing. This is also made of Connemara marble. It's definitely sterling silver, and there's some hallmarks on the back. I don't know if you can see them. And I love it. And it literally just fits, like not a lot of wiggle room, but yeah, I love that. That's Ireland. Okay, these earrings I bought from her for $2. I think I gave her for them. They're nothing special. And I'm not a heart person, but I do like that these are sideways. Well, they're broken. They're not broken. This one is missing its little button there. So I thought this would look really cool on a pendant. Yeah, so I'm going to play with those. There's nothing special. Now, always the best for last. This bracelet and the next thing I'm going to show you. She had the next thing for $5, and I was like, ugh. And I gave her 20 for because, you know, it's funny. I really think I don't know a lot about jewelry, but I could go across the table that she had set up and say, you know, this, check these. And the ones I pointed out were all the interesting or valuable ones. I picked this up because I thought for sure it's Bakelite. And there's no seam on it, and it just has that look. So that's cool. But this, really, the pièce de résistance, for sure. Isn't that incredible? Now, when I did a Google search on it, it said it was a 1930s carved Bakelite mourning jewelry. And isn't that fantastic? I just loved this. However, I did drop it and she came off. And she's just glued on. So I'm going to research and take my time and get all the old glue off and make sure I don't ruin her and put her back together again. But if any of you brilliant people out there know what the best glue to use for something like this, I guess I could just Google it, but maybe that will force somebody to comment on this. Anyway, it's on a string of, it just doesn't feel right. This just doesn't feel right. There's no clasp. They feel like real pearls, or are they made to look like real pearls? I don't know. For me it was just the pendant. So that is what I got yesterday, and I'm kind of thrilled with her. So that's all I got. I wanted to show you something though. So it's a very bad painting. I have a piece of gessoed paper here, and while I was waiting for my metal testing kit to come, I thought, well, okay, so you know all of Leonardo da Vinci's drawings that look like they're in pencil. They're actually in something called silver point. We used to belong to a medieval society, and my late husband was an artist, and he did a whole bunch of art that was more common in the Middle Ages. One of them was silver point drawing. You can use copper as well. And what happens is when you use gessoed paper, which that's what this is, it's been coated with, I forget what it's coated with, so sue me. You can Google it. I should have Googled it. You draw on it, and it leaves behind little fragments of silver that look like sort of graphite, and then over 10 years it will oxidize and turn darker and darker every year, which is so cool. And the copper will turn green, I believe, darker green. Yeah. So I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if I could which side is right, if I could check if it was silver by scraping
on the gessoed paper. And sure enough, it leaves behind a mark just like a silver point would. Well, how we used to use silver point, he would take an old electric, the pencils, oh my God, it begins with an E. The pencils that aren't in wood. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the pencils that you click in the... Anyway, he would make the older ones had a bigger barrel in the pen, and he would have a piece of silver about the size of, like this, like maybe like that thick, and then he would sharpen the end, but not like to a point, and that's what he would use to draw. And so I wanted to see now whether something that wasn't silver, and that's not silver, and it leaves nothing, it just dents the page. So that's how I was testing silver, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. And if you can see here, I was testing stuff, and interesting way. Now I want to see if I test it like that and drop the silver drop of acid on it, whether the red will be easier to see, because it's funny with those black stones, you can't really see if it's red or not. This was me trying to draw, but ironically, I believe that I was drawing on the wrong side. I believe this is the gessoed side. So anyway, again, silver, even on the back side, leaves a mark behind. And that's that there. Interesting, eh? Now you're all going to have to Google silver point drawing and gessoed paper with a G. No, with a J, sorry. That's all I got. So, these winners. The gold necklace is pretty much a winner, or chain, and the box, and the Celtic brooch. So how can you go wrong for $10? And then the joy and the fun of unboxing it. So that's all I've got. It's the end of my story, and have a nice day off. It's a holiday here. It's family day. So maybe I will... Oh, look at my ring. Isn't that cool? Anyway, maybe I will drag my son away from the... not Dungeons and Dragons, whatever game he's playing, and maybe play a board game with him. So have a good day, and we'll see you the next time.